All right, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Alice.
And we're making Taste of Home's cauliflower soup. Why?
Because it's yummy.
And her mother really likes it.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a lot of our stuff prepped already. We didn't actually have a sous chef do that for us. We did it ourselves. So that means this is going to take a little bit longer than the 15 minutes they tell you it takes to make a recipe. I've never had that happen in my whole life. Have you had it happen?
Nope.
No. I don't know what they're talking about. They must have sous chefs back behind in the background doing this for them. But we did prep some things in advance so we could make the video.
Alright, so first I'll read the directions. In a large bowl, combine the cauliflower, carrot, celery, water, and bouillon. Bring to a boil, reduce heat, cover and simmer for 12 to 15 minutes or until vegetables are tender, and do not drain. Second step. In another large saucepan, melt butter, stir in flour, salt and pepper until smooth. Gradually add milk, bring to a boil over medium heat. Cook and stir for 2 minutes or until thickened. Reduce heat, stir in the cheese until melted. Add hot pepper sauce if desired. Stir in the cauliflower mixture and yield 8 servings, about 2 quarts.
Alice, that sounds really good. I think I'm getting hungry already.
Yeah, me too.
Although we probably will put way more cheese in than it calls for.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always put in more cheese than it calls for. All right, we're ready to cook. We've already got the cauliflower and the bouillon in the pot because it was quite a lot. We are tripling this recipe because, like we said, Alice's mama really likes it. And we've already got the bouillon in the pot because 7.5 cups of bouillon is pretty heavy for a little girl to carry. So we did that. But Alice has got a couple other ingredients. What do we have left to put in, Alice?
We have the celery and the carrots.
All right, go for it. For the exact amounts, you can go to Taste of Home and look up cauliflower soup recipe, and it'll tell you what the amounts are. We always just do a bunch more than it calls for because we like vegetables. So there's probably like a little bit more than there needs to be. But we'll hit this with a food processor after we're done and blend it all together. And it'll be super yummy. Awesome. Do you remember how to turn on the stove?
Yep.
All right. Keep pushing it down until it fires all the way. There you go. And then do your other one. Do the big one too. All right, you gotta move it to the left and hold it. There you go. All right, so we're gonna bring this to a boil for about 12-15 minutes and get started on step 2. Step 2. What do we got going now, Alice?
We are going to, in another large saucepan, melt butter, stir in flour and salt and pepper until smooth.
Great. Yeah, have you got your butter going?
We've already got our butter done.
Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, it's starting to look good.
And now I'm just gonna put in my flour and salt and pepper.
Sweet. All right, go for it. Oh yeah. Ooh, we better start whisking that, Alice. There you go. How much salt are you putting in, Alice?
We're putting in about a tablespoon of salt.
All right. Well, why don't you go get your salt and put that in? I'll turn it down a little bit while you're getting your salt.
Alright, where should I put this?
Just leave it in the pot. You're going to be quick, aren't you, getting your salt?
Yeah, but it might fall.
That's all right. Here, why don't you do this? I'll take it. Oh, look at this. Filming and whisking at the same time. That's starting to look good.
Yep. So, tablespoon of salt.
All right, let's see your tablespoon of salt.
That's a tablespoon.
That looks great. Chef John's got nothing on you, Alice. You know, he's got all those little minions of helpers in the background that you don't see. Whereas, look, we just have our mess, Yeah, a lot of cleaning up. No minions but us, right, Alice?
Yep.
All right, how much pepper are you putting in, Allie?
A teaspoon.
A teaspoon? Okay. Looks good. Oh, that's looking good.
Here's a
Nice.
teaspoon.
Perfect. All right. Woo-wee. Going to be a nice base to it, Alice. All right, what do we have going next, Alice?
Now we're gonna add our milk,
Okay.
and we're just gonna gradually add that in.
Okay. Well, why don't you stir, and I'll add milk for you.
Okay.
I know it's pretty large, because we're tripling the recipe, because we really like Taste of Home cauliflower soup. So we have 6 cups of milk. Let's see if I can do this and film at the same time. That's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Oh yeah. All right, that's a good start. Why don't you stir a little bit? All right, so we're gradually going to pour in all 6 cups, and Alice is going to keep stirring, and we'll see you when we get to the next step on this. Alice, what's going on?
When whisking feels like forever.
Well, Chef John's never complaining about whisking, Alice. What's going on?
I don't know. My arm's getting tired.
I think Chef John and all those other people have people who whisk for them. What do you think?
I guess.
Let's see how it's looking though. Oh, that looks good. You know what I think? I think Chef John might hire you to be his whisker. Would you like to be a whisker on Chef John?
No.
Why?
Because that'll be tiring.
No, because then he'd have to shave you. You'd be a whisker on his face. A whisker on Chef John. Get it? Guess that didn't work. All right, so at this point, we have taken our mix of flour and milk, and we've actually poured it into the mixture of vegetables. So we've got everything ready to go now. And it doesn't call for this step in the recipe, but we really like to hit it with a stick blender because it just makes it, you know, a nice consistency, and we leave it a little bit chunky, but it makes it smooth and creamy, and then we add our cheese afterwards. So you're going to stick blend it, Allie?
Yep.
All right, hit it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's looking good. Now, as soon as we get done, on to the cheese, Alice's favorite step.
Oh, yeah.
So we are blended, and we're at Alice's favorite part. What's your favorite part, Alice?
Putting in the cheese.
Oh, Alice loves the cheese. And the recipe calls for how much cheese, Alice?
1 cup for normal, but 3 cups since we're tripling it for, the triple recipe.
Right. And we never, 3 cups, come on. Is that realistic? Please.
No.
I'd say we're going at least like 4 to 5 cups of cheese.
Yeah.
And it won't kill the flavor. In fact, it will, in our opinion, enhance the flavor.
Yeah.
All right, so let's figure it out. Just start putting some cheese in. Definitely not the whole thing, Alice. You're just going to start putting some cheese in, and we'll kind of guesstimate it.
All right. And I washed my hands, so.
Yeah. We tend not to be people who are too big on measuring cups and stuff like that, especially when it comes to cheese. Well, that's looking good. I'd say we're at 1.5 cups. Yeah, there's 2 cups right there. Nice job, Alice. Oh yeah, put that whole thing in. Let's just go crazy. All right. So I'd say that's a good start right there. We're going to mix that all in. You want to stir that up, Allie?
Sure.
And then I think we'll have, reached the point where it's going to be so delicious, it'll make your eyes roll in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Here we are, moment of truth. What do you think, Alice?
Looks good.
Yeah? You want to take a bite?
Sure. That's good. It's pretty hot, though.
Well, it's soup. It's supposed to be hot. Hey, you did an excellent job today making this soup for us, Alice. And we're going to go enjoy a family dinner together eating it.